What's good, everyone? It's EJ Spark. Today, I wanted to go over the My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy vinyl, the ins and outs of it, what the inside looks like, and how it actually compares to the CD. I did do the CD in a My Ridiculous CD collection video, and I know a lot of you enjoy those videos. You guys like seeing the ins and outs of the CDs, so I figured I might as well do it with some vinyl records. And My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye West is my favorite album of all time, and in my opinion, the album packaging for the vinyl and the album is just the greatest album packaging of all time. So I just wanted to give a reminder with like the CD. Of course, you have the CD with the switching album covers. On the back, you have like this gold-plated track list, very cursive, very beautiful. When you open it, you have the track list again, and then it does say My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy right there. And then, of course, when you open it up, as Kanye said in that live stream 12 years ago now, it does say Kanye West. And I think that's so cool. You know, I just absolutely love the design of this. You know, we always knew that Kanye West was a creative, very artistic person. So, and then of course you do have the rotating album covers. This, which is the one I currently have on the vinyl. I just absolutely love this artwork right here. This was the Power single artwork, the Runaway single artwork, the original My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy artwork that was banned. And then this is one of my favorite ones too. I think these two are my favorite. You know, you have the crown, you have the beautiful colors of the sky, the sword, kind of like the Power single cover, but without the head in the middle. So I think I'm gonna keep that one as the cover for right now. And then of course, in this other slot here, you do have the Runaway poster. Very famous, obviously goes along with the Runaway music video, the movie, all that stuff. And then you have all the credits, and y'all know, if you know this album, you know there are a ton of credits with this classic picture, you know, the rosewood, you know, the black tux, just very fancy, very luxurious Kanye West era. And then of course on the one side, you do have the CD, which on the CD is the original My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cover. And then you do also get the 30 to 35 minute Runaway film that premiered on MTV in 2010 with basically kind of like a bunch of music videos put together. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's on YouTube. It's a very, very cool, you know, piece of art that Kanye puts out, you know, the short film Runaway. So this CD, very cool. Definitely the coolest album packaging that I have in my ridiculous CD collection. If you haven't seen that series, I think there's 9 or 10 parts. I didn't really finish it. I think there's, you know, still a good like 10 CDs maybe that I didn't show, but let's move on to the vinyl record. This was the first vinyl record I've ever had. It was gifted to me for my birthday from a friend. On the back, you still have this full crazy cursive track list that's very hard to read but very jam-packed. This one, when you open it up, it doesn't have the track list, but it does have the same My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And then when you open it up, it's super this one's just like an enlarged version. You have the Kanye West once again with the you know, the shapes and just the artwork that says Kanye West, of course. So then once we get into it, I will say I have actually never put this on my record player. I have put my George Harrison vinyl on there, but with this one in the center, you have these artworks here. So this one's in the CD, the Runaway artwork. This one is not in the CD album. This one is vinyl exclusive, and I had never seen this one until I actually got this vinyl, and this one's very interesting. It definitely looks like a priest, you know, which looking back now, hindsight 2020, makes a lot of sense. A little creepy artwork, but still very cool. Oh, I don't want to drop this. And then we have the Power single artwork, of course. The classic cover. and then back to the original, or the first one I showed you. So it does have that fifth, or maybe I guess it was the fifth one, replaced with the crown and the sword. And then in this vinyl you have just, let me put this on the ground here, you have a larger version of the poster. Everything's kind of just enlarged here with some extra bonus things, and of course the same poster on the back of the credits. And and Kanye in his black suit. Now, I believe this record does have 3 vinyls, and on the vinyl you have this artwork. Very cool. That was the vinyl on the right, and this one is the vinyl in the center, which has Runaway in the middle. And I like how these are the pictures, right? I think it would have been cool to have red vinyl, have it printed on red vinyl. That would have been sick, but you know, having these pictures of the artwork in the middle are still pretty cool. And then on the far right, of course, you have the classic My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy cover for the artwork in the middle of this vinyl record. So yeah. So even though this really is pretty much an enlarged version of the CD, I still think it's really cool. You get that extra artwork, you get this artwork with the CD, but in my opinion, music does always sound typically a lot better on vinyl than anything else. I've never known why, it just does. It really just has that classic feel. And just to have, you know, that physical, you know, thing you can touch, you know, have music in the palm of your hands, I think is really cool. You know, I always prefer CDs and vinyls and even cassettes over streaming, but I just think it's really cool to have this type of collection. I think having the artwork is really awesome. So I hope to grow my vinyl collection in the future because, you know, vinyls, I don't think they've ever really gone away. I think people have always collected them. I just think with the evolution of streaming services, people just stop buying it because it's like, why? I'm paying monthly for a streaming service, so why would I pay for the physical version? But you pay for the artwork, you pay for the better quality of sound on a record player or even a CD or cassette player, and you just get the cool artwork. So that's My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy vinyl, my favorite album of all time and my favorite album packaging of all time, and I am really happy that these are part of my collection. So what are some of your favorite album packaging of all time? What are some of your favorite vinyls that you own, and what about them do you love so much? I appreciate you for coming by. If you liked the video, hit a like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos like this one, and if you love talking music, listening to music, and making music just as much as I do. You can follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram at EJSpark1, and as always, you know what it is. It's peace, love, I love s'mores, EJ, out.